2 stickers, my state inspection, and my DOT inspection, which are current and valid, up to date. I have 7 mirrors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my passenger mirror, which are all secure and adjusted to me. My steering wheel is a 20-inch steering wheel and does not have more than 2 inches of play. And my horn is working. I am going to start the vehicle, doing a safe start. Foot on the service brake. Bus is in neutral. Make sure the parking brake is engaged. And start the bus. Okay. I have defrost, which is working on high and low, and I feel the warm air coming out. My door switch has been working, so the door switch is working. My DEF fluid is full and cannot be below 50% or 2 bars. My headlights are working. I can see them in my crossover mirrors that they're on, and my high beams are on. You can see them working in my crossovers, and I can see it working in my dash. My wipers are working high and low and have fluid. Check my step heater. Low, high, working. My defrost fan, low, high, that's working. My mirrors are all heated and that's working, on. My passenger heater in the rear is working, low and high. My driver dome and my interior domes. Driver, interior domes are all working, clean, clear, not cracked, and proper color. My master switch is on, and my ambers are now on. And my right directional. I can see my amber lights in my crossover mirror, and I can see the right directional working on the dash. I can also see the 3 clearance lights, amber clearance lights above, working, clean, clear, not cracked, a proper color. I am going to unbuckle to go check these lights in the rear of the bus. On my way to the back, I am going to check all my seats to make sure that they are secure to the bus and the floor, and that they are not cut or torn and have proper padding. Bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top. We do this all the way to every seat, all the way to the back. Once we check all our seats, we'll let the trooper know all my seats are secure, no cuts, no frays, properly padded. Back of the bus, my head bumper is secure, attached, no cuts, no damage. My emergency light is on, clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. My emergency door is properly labeled and has instructions I need to check my outside lights. I'm going to open the door using 3 points of contact and check the school bus ambers and right directional. When I open the door, the buzzer will sound. My school bus ambers and right directional are working. Clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. On the way back, I have 6 emergency exits, 4 windows, 2 roof hatches. They are all properly labeled and have instructions. I will check them all. Lift, push. That's working. Push, push, release, lift, and reverse. That's working. All my emergency exits and buzzers are working. I'm going to return to my seat. Put my seatbelt back on. Now I'm going to check my left directional and my school bus reds by using the warning override. In my mirror, I can see that my stop sign has extended. The lights are flashing. Clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. In my crossover, I can see that my red school bus lights are working. And I can also see my left directional working down the side of the bus. I can also see my crossing arm has extended. Now I am going to unbuckle and go to the back and check those lights in the rear. Holding 3 points of contact, I will open the door, check left and right. Okay. My school bus reds, my 3 clearance lights, my left directional, and my plate light are all working, and they're clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. I'm gonna walk back towards the front. About halfway back, I can see the back of my stop sign. My lenses and lights are working. They're clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. I'm going to continue. Return to my seat. Put the seatbelt back on. Now I'm going to open the door to check my stair light and my curb light. My stair light is working, and in my lower convex mirror I can see my curb light, and those are working, clean, clear, not cracked, proper color. At this point, I need to check my reverse lights and my brake lights. I will ask the trooper if he would be my assistant to check my brakes and my reverse lights. If not, may I use my Elmo or external light monitor. I will close the door. Step on brake. My brake lights are working. Put the bus in reverse. My reverse lights are working. At this point, I will turn off everything on the bus. I am going to turn the wheel all the way to the left. Cancels out my left directional. I am going to turn my headlights off. I'm going to make sure all my switches are in the off position. I am going to turn on my hazard lights for the outside check, and I am going to turn the bus off. I am going to take the key out and take the key with me, and I am going to do the most important part of a post-trip inspection, which would be my child check. On the way to the back, I am going to look in and out of every seat. To make sure that there are no children or any belongings left on the bus. I am going to push my child check button, and my lights will flash at least 3 times to indicate that the child check has been deactivated. On my way back, I am going to look over and under every seat to make sure that there are no children or belongings. This completes the interior pre-trip.